Good day, here are today's top stories from the Pna Headlines. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. calls on the youth to continue growing their skills, knowledge, and creativity as they shape their future in a globalized society. The president said this as he attended the opening of the 14th World Skills ASEAN Manila 2025 competition at the Marriott Grand Ballroom in Newport Boulevard, Pasay City on Monday. Labor Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma and TESDA Secretary Jose Francisco Benitez joined the president in formally opening the event. In his speech, the president emphasized the value of skills and knowledge to achieve success. He said World Skills ASEAN serves as a venue for skilled and innovative youth to take on challenges that spark creativity and build confidence, which will serve them and their home countries in the future. Meanwhile, Marcos invited the participants to experience the hospitality, food, and culture of the Philippines. He also welcomed Timor-Leste, which is joining the competition for the very first time. This year's World Skills ASEAN competition is Southeast Asia's largest showcase of professional and technical skills to date, with 259 contestants competing in 32 skill areas across 6 major sectors. The Philippines is hosting the competition from August 25 to 30, 2025, with the main event slated at the World Trade Center and the Philippine Trade Training Center in Pasay City. Side events include a skills exhibition, cultural immersion programs, career guidance and industry sessions, and the One School, One Country initiative, where ASEAN delegations can hold exchanges with local schools.
Ladies and gentlemen, we often say skills are the new global currency. They are the foundation of innovation and the engine of industry. Skills are more valuable than oil, more enduring than gold, more transformative than any technology. In a heavily interconnected and changing world, true success depends on the skills, the knowledge, and the creativity of our people. And this is why we hold events such as this, to invest in our people, nurture their talents, and give them opportunities to further grow. As a gateway for learning, collaboration, and cultural exchange, the World Skills ASEAN serves as a stage where young people push their limits, competing not only for medals, but for the pride of their nations.
The Bureau of Internal Revenue, or BIR, is set to hold a tax fraud investigation targeting contractors involved in anomalous flood control projects, as pointed out by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. BIR Commissioner Romeo Lumagi Jr. has instructed all offices to conduct a parallel audit of the concerned contractors, closely monitoring developments in the President's investigation. In a news release, Lumagi said contractors who are found to have underpaid or evaded taxes will be disqualified from future government procurements. The final settlement of their existing government contracts will also be suspended, and a tax, lien, or legal claim in favor of the government will be imposed until they can secure an updated tax clearance. Meanwhile, the BIR will issue deficiency tax assessments against contractors involved in flood control projects that are officially certified to be ghost projects. The BIR is authorized under Section 235 of the National Internal Revenue Code to conduct multiple audits in cases involving fraud or irregularities, such as the anomalous flood control projects. Lumagi said the BIR will ensure that those contractors who profited from public funds will be compelled to pay the correct taxes. He also urged the public to report contractors who are not paying the correct taxes. In our news from the provinces, community members in northern Mindanao have completed training under the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, or NHCP, to become guardians of the nation's heritage. The NHCP announced on Monday the successful end of its 14th Conservation Goes to the Province program held in August 18 to 22 in Hasaan, Misamis Oriental. Parish secretaries, museum caretakers, pastoral councils, utility personnel, and parish representatives from the Archdiocese of Cagayan de Oro and the province of Camiguin underwent an extensive workshop in preventive conservation and heritage preservation. Participants learned modern technical approaches in documentation, condition assessment, and basic repairs of historic materials, as well as disaster risk management planning and appreciation of heritage. They also studied traditional bookbinding, preservation of religious images, vesting, and guidelines from Camarero organization and heritage sketching. The NHCP said that through the Conservation Goes to the Province program, it continues to empower Filipinos to participate in preserving the historical treasures of their communities. The Bureau of Fire Protection on Monday said the province of Misamis Occidental will host its National Fire Olympics in March 2026. During the opening of the Northern Mindanao Regional Fire Olympics in Oroquieta City, BFP Chief and Fire Director Jesus Fernandez said the province will be the 10th host for its national event. Fernandez added that the province would be a good testing ground for the bigger event given it successfully hosted the regional competition at the city sports facilities. Meanwhile, Misamis Occidental Governor Henry Owaminal Sr. said the delegates to the event may witness the completion of the Ascenso Misamis Occidental Resorts and Aquamarine Park located in Barangay Libertad Bajo, Sinacaban. The project, which started in 2024 with an initial construction amount of more than 600 million pesos, is dubbed as the upcoming Maldives of Mindanao. In our business news, the Department of Economy, Planning and Development, or DEPDev, said that the Konektadong Pinoy Act will help bridge the digital divide and advance digital transformation under the Philippine Development Plan 2023 to 2028. In a statement, DEPDev Secretary Arsenio Balisacan cited that reliable and affordable students mean a lot in agriculture, education, business, and healthcare sector. The new law brings more competition into the market, promotes infrastructure sharing, and ensures more efficient use of radio frequency spectrum. DEPDev said these reforms would deliver wider coverage, faster speeds, and more affordable internet, making digitalization a stronger engine of productivity and growth. Stronger digital infrastructure, in turn, enhances resilience during disasters by keeping all services connected. Balisacan emphasized that this is the future where no Filipino is left behind, and accessible digital opportunities uplift every individual, home, livelihood, and community. Meanwhile, the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, issued cease and desist orders against 7 unregistered online lending companies. In a statement, SEC said the order were issued last August 15 against Cash Connect, Peso Suki, Yescom Lending, Quick Cash Loan, Peso 101 Fast Loans PH, Peso Kau Mabilis Pera Loan, Swift Loan, Loan App Philippines, and Pera Loan Fast Cash PH. It said these firms were stopped from promoting or facilitating lending-related transactions without the necessary registration and approval from the Commission. The order also covers the owners, operators, promoters, representatives, agents, and any and all persons claiming or acting on behalf of the company. The firm's unrecorded online lending platforms, or OLPs, violate SEC's Memorandum Circular Number 19, Series of 2019, which requires financing and lending firms to disclose their OLPs while their operation violate registration policies. SEC noted that these companies' operation will expose the general public to potential risks such as abusive debt collection practices, unjust interest rates, and violation of data privacy rights. And those are the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. You may also watch the PNA headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. I am William Theo. This is the PNA headlines, bringing you stories that unite the nation.